Hey guys, Corey from Aquarium Co-op. Another day in the fish room. I'm thinking I might start doing 2 days worth of filming for one episode because it's getting harder and harder for me to get, like a good long or, lots of content video done in one day. Today I just do a bunch of stuff and I didn't get started filming and it's like 5 o'clock. So 5 p.m. I'm just starting to film and I'm already sweating going, okay, I got one more day off this week. I gotta get this video made. So I'm starting it today. And so you're probably going to see me wearing a different shirt in the video and just things will change a little bit, but realize it's still all this, it's all me, I'm just doing it over 2 days instead of one. So what have I been doing so far today? I've been shooting some videos on Anubias and Java fern. Both of these come already installed on wood. I buy them this way, I have to import them into the country, and I'm now selling them on my website because I think it's one of the easiest ways for people that have never dealt with plants to get into it. And that's what blows my mind the most, I think, is that when I'm talking to all you guys, so many of you don't use live plants, and it's so common here in Seattle that I forget that when I toured like the Midwest and stuff like that, like you didn't even see live plants. And so many people just, I don't know, are misguided. The internet's misguided. How, oh, you can't do plants with African cichlids. Oh, you can't do plants with goldfish. Oh, you can't do. And so I've got lots of stuff coming in, and I'm going to not prove everyone wrong because I already know they're wrong, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Like, right here, my planted goldfish tank. What else? For African cichlids I've got shipping in this week, I've got Tropheus Duboisi. I want to breed some of those again. I haven't bred them in probably 7 or 8 years now. I want to play with some of those. I brought, oddly enough, I ordered myself a Dovii. Not that I'm going to plant the Dovii tank, he'll just tear it apart, but I bought a Dovii, it should arrive tomorrow. Maybe, it should be my fish room. So the funny part is, since this video is 2 days, I'm telling you I'm going to get a Dovii, and then in theory, later in this video, you will see the Dovii, even though I'm telling you it's not here yet, but it will be. I also ordered some Convicts. Just because I want to shoot a video, I feel like convicts are so easy, and yet so many questions are asked about it. I'm thinking maybe I just nip this in the bud and do a video on like how to breed convicts and everything you want to know about breed convicts, so that way I can just link people to video. And I'm going to play with other stuff too. I'm trying to think what else I ordered for myself. Yeah, I think that's it for my wholesaler, but from Greg Sage, I ordered Volifera sailfin mollies, so like the biggest mollies you can get. I ordered some fry of those. I ordered fry of the trout goodiid, which is Iliadin furcidens. I ordered Scyphia multipunctatus, which is a rarer goodiid. It's, almost extinct in the hobby even. I'm doing a little bit of arm twisting to get Greg to give me some of those. I'm also getting one of his Cracodon lateralis strains, which is, it's a red form. He's been working on it for a little while. I'm getting some of those, a little bit of arm twisting going there. What else can I announce? So I've been talking with Greg, lately. He was on vacation. He's back now. But as far as I know, I'm going to be going to the AGA convention in April. It's in Denver, Colorado. Greg Sage just happens to live there. I can stay with him. I'm going to shoot his fish room. I'm going to visit other people's fish rooms. Last time I was there, it was before I opened my store, and so I had a really ghetto camera, and I didn't have a video camera. I only took like pictures, right? And so I visited a lot of fish rooms that Dustin visited when he was there. He did Greg Sage. He did some other ones, but I want to do it in my style because I'm a real fish guy as opposed to, Dustin's more of a plant guy. I'm a fish guy. I love talking business and breeding and stuff like that. So I'm going to get back into their fish rooms and show some stuff off. So yeah, that's happening next April. I fully intend to make that happen. We're also going to do some store visits and things like that. What else? Yeah, I think, is that it? Is that all I got for today? I'm trying to think. I might start working on the review video for the Eheim canister filter. My wife is home today, and so I might have her help me carry the canopy outside. I gotta do some cutting and drilling to adapt for the third hose for that. What else? Let's see, did I move anything around yet today? I haven't done that. I fed fish. I'm gonna install. I'm gonna install these driftwood with plants. I brought some home. Oh, I shot a video. I'm just gonna go out there. Yeah, I'm just gonna. We're on the move now. We're on the move. I'm gonna go out there. I just hit my desk. You know, everyone's saying cut it down. I haven't cut it down yet. Let's see. I installed, or I'm setting up the cherry shrimp tank. Ooh, it's already starting to clear up. And I'm filming a whole series on how to do this. And so, you know, right now you're gonna just think I'm an idiot, right? Like, there's lots of gunk in here. This is all intentional. That's the problem, is that, like, without seeing the video and explaining why I've done all this, I just look like a complete idiot here. So just save your reservation on what the hell is this guy thinking until you watch the video, and then you go, okay, I see his line of logic and why you would do it this way and blah blah blah. But yeah, I started the cherry shrimp breeding video project, and that's the thing, is that to do this right, it's gonna take me a few weeks. What else did I do? Oh yeah, so it's been 1 week now with the Sea Chem Pristine, and I redosed it today. All I can say is this: 1 week in, I can't tell a single difference. Like, there's more fish poop because the fish have pooped some more, but I can't tell anything's breaking down yet. Now, the real question is, alright, so do I give this 1 more week, 2 more weeks? I don't know. You know, that's... At a certain point, I gotta just be like, hey, this doesn't work, and I gotta clean that tank, right? But so far, not happy, because I'm not seeing results. You know, I shouldn't say that, you know, I'm not angry, I didn't pay anything for it, but at the same time, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. What else? Fed fish. I don't know, there's a whole lot more. I'm going to shoot a video on this monster ray, because I haven't done one yet. So this monster ray light, if you've never seen one of these in action, I'm going to show it to you. Yeah, what else? I don't know, that might be all I get done tonight. You know, I just want to get this video started so that I've got, you know, so that way when Thursday rolls around in a couple of days, it's a little easier. Yeah, so I'm signing up for now. When you see me next, I could be wearing a different shirt, could have shaved, maybe I'll do that, like, oh wow. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit, which will be 1 minute from right now, or 2 seconds from right now from you, but hey. It's another day in the fish room. It's not even Thursday, it's Wednesday, so in between my days off, I'm filming. This is going to be a 3-day video. But I thought, why not check out the fish that I brought in? I forgot that I ordered way more stuff. Like yesterday I was trying to remember what I ordered for myself. I forgot I ordered this much, so yeah, I'll show it to you guys as I kind of unbox it. So, you know, nothing too crazy. Here we have Nana Cara Anomalous, the golden Curviceps. I've never had good luck with these things. I always seem to they always get aggressive and kill each other or whatever, so I'm trying them again. I really want to breed them. Then here, I've got the Convicts. I got 6 of those bad boys. That's right, I bought Convicts like that. I feel like that's something you don't live down when you have to admit that, like, oh yeah, I bought Convicts. Someone didn't give them to me as a store. I bought Convicts. Like, whoa. I'm sure any of my other like stoner friends that are watching this are gonna make fun of me. Like, oh, you're buying Convicts. I got a lot to sell you. Blah blah blah. But let's see what else. Okay, so I got Pelvicochromis Teniatus Kainke, which is my favorite version, which I'm hoping to breed and show you guys. The females, you know, they get almost a metallic color to them, which, you know, showing you in the bag's not optimal by any means. Let's get the other, yeah, there's a male. Not clear up in the bag. We'll get these in tanks. What else did I get? I know some people are going to be excited about this. Wolf Cichlid Dovii. Just a little baby Dovii ready to beat some stuff down. He's going to go in his own tank. What else did we get here? I forgot that I had ordered these. Basically, I ordered some Firemouths. Because I've never bred these, and I was thinking, like, I should breed these. Like, this will be, not that it's that much branching out for me, but I haven't kept a lot of fish that I don't normally keep in a while. So normally I'm live bearer guy, corridors, community fish, and I thought, you know what? Let me just throw some stuff into my room and play with it. Let's see, throwback to my old breeder days. I brought in some Tropheus Duboisi. Yeah, this is horrible. Oh, there's a good view. So yeah, I got 6 of those, which I'm gonna try to make a lot of series out of these. Like the Tropheus Duboisi I want to try and show you guys how to make, like, you buy 6 of them and build a colony, as opposed to just like, oh yeah, buy a buttload of them and spend a ton of money. So I'm going to try and pull that off, which it's not the easiest thing to do because they're aggressive with each other, but I think I can do it. So I'm going to get these in the tanks and get some meds in there, and then maybe I'll show them off the tank. I don't know. We'll see. 3rd day in the fish room. Why not? Let me start my day with a rant. And my rant is this. I keep getting lots of messages and people like talking on Facebook and forums, stuff like that, who don't agree with the way I do my medicine. That's fine. My goal is that I just show you the way I do it. You can do whatever the hell you want, I don't care. But when people ask for advice, I'm going to give them the advice that I do and is successful to me. And, you know, my big talking point with those videos is to quarantine your fish. I don't really care how you do it, but I showed you how I do it and how I recommend doing it. And there's people that, oh, I would never use this medicine or that medicine or whatever, or I like this better. Great, I don't care, you know. That's, you know, it would be like having someone sick in your family going, oh, this medicine totally changed my life, fixed all my problems. And then someone goes, oh, you shouldn't use that medicine, you'll die. You know, and it's like, well, I was going to die and this medicine saved my life. What do I got going on right here? Just, am I getting old? Is that a wrinkle? Is that what's going on there? I don't know. So, you know, that medicine might save your life and yet you would die without it, and someone's saying, well, that medicine's going to kill you. You know, that's... All I got to say is, this is how I do it. I could care less what people think if I'm doing it wrong. It's my business. I make plenty of money. My fish are plenty happy, so I'm just leaving it the rest of that. That's my rant of, I don't care when people say I'm doing things wrong. I will read into things though, like if you say like, oh, I think this medication's better. I've had good luck with it. Like, that's constructive. I might go, ooh, I should try that. But just to tell me, oh, you're wrong, like, okay, well, you know. And it's one of those things like, everyone's a badass behind a keyboard, right? Like, everyone knows everything right, but, oh, magically they're not making videos and teaching people how to do stuff. So that's my rant. I'm done. Let's see here. I had to change shirts. I was wearing another Black Aquarium Co-op t-shirt this morning, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go on camera and say it's the 3rd day, and then people are just going to think I never changed shirts. So I changed another shirt again. But I got Buddy in the fish room with me today. He's helping out, making sure everything's going good. You know, he's my quality insurance inspector here. But some of you asked to see some of my awards and stuff, and I'm just not a guy that... I'm trying to think how to say it. Like, I don't like to show off, I guess. I mean, I show you what I do, but it's not from like a showing off standpoint. So usually I don't show... Oh, I'm sneezing. Usually I don't show awards and things like that, but, you know, someone asked to see some stuff, and I'll see if I can find my award for my koi later today. But like this one, you know, I got this award this month, and it's nothing big, you know, but it's a CARES award. So I've been breeding the, you know, Psiloci, and I've been handing them out and stuff like that, and so it's just, you know, it's just a CARES award, you know, but I'll probably put it up on my wall somewhere just to, you know, just to have it. I kind of want to, I'd rather frame it or something, but maybe I'll use my board here and hang it there for now. You know, it's nothing big. Like, don't get me wrong, if I had, you know, a 12 on here or something like that, where like, oh man, I've been keeping it for 12 years, something like that, but, you know, so I do get awards and stuff and share them sometimes, but, you know, that's not why we watch this video. We watch the video because I build crap and I do stuff and I rant about stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go, if I can get this out of the box. Yeah. I've got to put a net. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to. I'm gonna put a net on my pond over here because my wife says she keeps seeing the koi jump, and I lost my Hyatt Surrey a few weeks ago, which that sucked. That fish, I think, could have placed at the show, and he jumped, and that's why, like over here, the fish jumped and I didn't see it, and it was actually over here. It landed like, see if I can see any of it. No, it's totally gone, but it basically like was over here, and I think it got eaten by raccoons and stuff. Like, it flopped around and flopped over here. So I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get a net on this thing And so that fish right there, the Mitsuba, that's kind of orange and black, which the water is rippling really well right now, but that's the one that you know, won first place. And then that new Duboisi I bought won as well. I gotta move this. Thing's getting top heavy. This plant, I desperately need to cut this plant back because the thing's huge. Look at it. It's like it's grown way out of. You know, the roots grew through the bottom and everything. But I'm gonna put this over in that pond anyway. So I'm gonna get that started. I gotta fill up my feeder. It's getting low, so I'm gonna do that too. But I'm gonna set the camera down, get a net on here, and then we'll chime in later. Alright, well, I got my net on. I guess I didn't show that. Maybe I'll show it later, who knows. But I'll show some fish off, you know. I don't even know where I put everything because I kind of put stuff away pretty quickly, and I haven't put any decorations or plants or anything like that in there yet. But I believe I put something down here. Let me see if I can find what I put in here. Maybe I didn't put anything in here. Maybe I'm a liar. I thought I saw something. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a Dovii. So the little baby Dovii went in here. And yeah, he's got meds in the water and stuff like that, so it's gonna be a little bit till he's, you know, rock and roll, obviously. Over here, what did we put in here? I think the Nana Cara Anomala, the golden Curviceps. Yeah, nice. So they've got meds in the water too, still going through quarantine. Got to build them some habitat, you know. Oh yeah, Convict. Well, this guy apparently got beat on in shipping, the guy behind there. So I need to get some... With convicts, they're so hardy, I'll probably just put some salt in here. I'm not even going to bother with erythromycin, because it'll handle the salt. And it'll heal up all these fins well. Let me look here. So far, I don't really see anything colored up as a female, which... maybe this one right here, right in the back. You know, a little bit smaller, a little bit of color to the belly. We'll see. I mean, they're stressed out. They got meds, that kind of stuff. I don't need to sex them today. What else do I have up here? Nothing. Nothing. I know I got more fish. Where'd I put them? That's the question. Yeah, these are all the Tropheus Duboisi. They've got meds in the water. Let's see. I should have, what, Firemouth still? Where'd I put those? Did I put them in here? I feel like I didn't. Oh, I put my Lobe or Pelvichromis tenuatus cainque. They're in here. There's one. Let's see where the pair is. Oh, there's one. Where'd the other one go? Not in the sponge filter. Oh, they're there. So there's the male. He darts away. There's the female. A little skinny. Want to get some food in him ASAP. Now we just gotta find, where did Corey put the Firemouth? That's the new game. Where does Corey put Firemouth? I feel like I would have put him down low or something. Well, I thought I put him in here. Okay, I did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, these little Firemouths. And the reason I'm just kind of getting this tank going, because eventually this tank's going to be like a crystal shrimp tank. But, you know, it's not yet, so I thought, I'd get some poop in there and get it quarantining and stuff like that. Yeah, so now, you know, now that I've kind of got that out of the way, we showed off some fish, let's talk about this bad boy, this tote. I kind of need to move it today. I'm kind of thinking this, and I don't know if I've already gone over this, but the more I think about it, the more I think I should do this. I'm thinking maybe I get rid of this tote. By the way, I loved the idea someone had to put that tote under the ledge there. That was a good idea, and I almost did that and almost might do that still, but I'm thinking I put this in my koi room, and I gotta measure, but I think if I can get this like 4 feet back right here, so imagine we got 4 feet, then I got this 6 feet, we're at 10 feet, and then I've got like 2 more feet right here. I probably can fit 12 feet of tanks, and it'll go all the way back to the wall here, and I'll be able to get in just because I'll have room. It'll be a little tight right here. Won't be my favorite time in the world, but it should work. The other thing I want to look at today is someone had the idea of putting 40 breeders end out. I do love that idea as well. I've got a new 500-gallon tote. It's being shipped to me. It's probably not going to be here till after the 4th of July, so that's, I'm a couple weeks out still. But I'm thinking, I got to do measuring and all that kind of stuff. And, oh man, this room's a mess. So I almost made this video today, but I thought it'd be too lame to be like, check it out, I clean another room. Like, this mess, oh god, it's got, like a lot of stuff just goes away, like boxes and that kind of stuff, and the old desk and the desk box and the extra chair and, blobbly, 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 more and more and more and more. But, I'm thinking the big 500-gallon tote, which the 500-gallon tote is basically going to be like this, but round and taller, much, much taller. And so I'm thinking maybe I just slap that guy like right here, kind of in this corner next to the door, and let it sit there. And I've already got water coming through to fill this, but I could run another line back through to fill and do all that stuff, and boom, then I've got it here in this room, and I've got all that room over there. That makes some sense. Oh, you think these guys are hungry or what? Yeah, auto feeder ran out again. I feed them so much, the auto feeder runs out like every couple of days. So, yeah, I need bigger. So here's the problem. I need to design, or I need like Waro Joey to make me one or something. I need the big koi feeder that I have out there that can handle small pellets. That's what I need. The problem is this stuff just kind of falls right through it and it doesn't work. And so a guy like me needs big commercial feeders. Let's feed these guys like a handful of food here. It's my own little mini. Now if all these guys were 2 or 3 feet, it'd be really cool, but yeah, I gotta feed them some more. That wasn't enough. But anyway, I need a much bigger feeder that can handle small pellets like this. And I guess, they probably make them. They're probably just like $600 though. I've seen them. And I just don't want to pay that money. Which I guess over 10 years or something it would pay off. But, that's a lot of money to invest. Anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking water storage tank goes there. I also thought maybe it goes back here, because this is kind of a weird space I've got back here. But I have to run more plumbing to get there. But, like, what else am I going to do with this, cubby over here? I guess if I was like super, no, that won't work. I was gonna say if I was super amazing, I'd fit it back in there, but I'd have to cut the door out and stuff like that. That's work. I don't like doing work. That's real work. That's not just like, messing around in my fish room work. Real work goes on to fit that big old water barrel in here. You know what I should do? I should make this like the classic killifish breeder closet. Like how every killifish keeper you've ever seen keeps all his killies in the closet. I should do that. That'd be funny. Funny to me anyway. But yeah, maybe I do something with this area back here. It's kind of useless. Like I don't know. I probably, if I was smarter, I only ordered like I want to say a 6-foot tall water storage container, because I was worried that like this 8-foot ceiling in here I have to step up, right? I was worried that this like 8-foot ceiling would be too, like I couldn't fit my pumps in. But if I'm gonna put it in here, this one, because I have to step down, this is like a 10-foot ceiling in the center of the room at least. I could have done a way bigger water storage. Like, oh man, I'm kind of an idiot. Well, that just goes to show, I've said it before, like, this is why I don't plan my fish room, because it changes as I build it. And anyone that, I've had people chime in and go, oh yeah, it changes when you're building it. So that's part of the problem is I thought it is a good idea. I'm still gonna have more water storage, but I could have had more. Dang it. And I always want to maximize what I'm doing, but yeah, so this box is the first box of 1 to arrive for the new computer for the studio. So that's good. It's gonna make it so I won't have to bring my laptop out and get settings right and change everything. It's just once we get it dialed in, boom, dialed in. And so I just sit down, click the button, time to go live. What's up? So that'll be fun. What else do I want to do? Maybe I'll fix this tank today. It's looking worse and worse and worse. What's today? Today's Thursday. I got a busy weekend. That's not gonna work. Because the problem is, like, if I treat this today, like it'll be clean by tomorrow, and then like by Monday, like or Tuesday, let's say I film again, it'll be like, oh yeah, you didn't see any of the steps. It like went from like horrible to good in 4 days. Like that's not very educational. So yeah, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna sit down and tinker with measuring there. I want to shoot a video on a couple canister filters or one canister filter because I've got a lady that wants to buy it, and it's sitting here in my store or in my home, and you don't make any money. I'm going to tell you guys, here's a real life tip. You can't sell something if it's not the store. That's done by me. Well, I need to get on it, so yeah, I'm going to get on it and chime in later. We'll see what happens. Who knows? I can get like super active or not active. Like I so badly didn't want to do anything today, but at the same time, I want to progress. So, all right, I'm getting to work. All right, so it's like 2 o'clock. I just finished a wicked episode on filtration. You can kind of see the aftermath. I had to get all kinds of things. I had to take canister filters out of the box. I got hang-on back. I have sumps. I have sponge filters. I ranted, talked about how people boast about how much filtration they have, how they really don't even know what they're talking about most of the time, and broke it down that you should be saving money and bragging about how little filtration you need to use as opposed to how much you have. You know, that's like saying, oh yeah, well my burger tasted better because I spent $1,000 to eat it. You know, I'd rather hear about, oh man, they got the best burgers down the road for $1. You know, that's how my video went down, is let me teach you how to really do it as opposed to what the industry is talking about. And what you don't realize is half those filters in there were all rated for 40 gallons. They all had vastly different surface areas. There's no regulation between the industry. Drives me nuts. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot more videos, but I just thought like, oh, that's kind of a cool thing. Like show that aftermath. That was a long video. Well, I don't know how long it was. It felt pretty long. So we'll have to see how that comes out. But this will come out. This video you're watching right now is coming out before that. So you'll know like, oh man, some good filtration rants are coming. Yeah, what else am I doing? More videos, I think. I kind of just want to. I've been behind, as you guys have already noticed. I've been behind ever since Japan, so I really need to keep banging out videos so that I can build a little library to make sure I don't miss any coming out, because I never want to let you guys down. And I don't think I've missed a video like ever since I bought this house, because you guys probably know that I put out videos like 2 years ago. Then there was like a 6 or 8 month lull. That's where I was house shopping and I couldn't build anything. Like it didn't make sense to set up a tank, show people how to do it, tear it back down, move it. So there was a lull there, and I think since then I've never missed a supposed to come out video ever. Even while I was in Japan on vacation, like my goal is to never put you guys through that. And so if I can get more videos done, like let's say I shoot 5 or 6 more videos today, that will really help in making sure that no matter what, a video will come out for you guys. So that's what I'm working on today. What else did I come to the conclusion of? I don't think I'm gonna go with tanks on end, and my thought was this. If I don't use these stands right here, I'm running out of places to set them up, then I will have a problem like the guy in the comments said, like, just get rid of those stands, you're not even using them. Like, I paid good money for these, I should use them. So it makes sense, use these stands and not go buy lots of wood and rock, because that's what I figured out was it's gonna take a lot of wood and bricks to go 3 feet front to back. I have to use 2 of these plus another half block. So it's 3 blocks. So all of a sudden I might have to use like 150 blocks, which is $150 or probably more like 175 just to build that. Plus then I gotta add all that wood in because it's gonna be so deep front to back that I might be I bet you I'm close to $300 to build that rack, or I own these racks, they're free basically at this point. Yeah, am I gonna be able to hold less tanks? Yes, but I told myself when I built my fish room, I want it so eventually every tank, you know, can be a show tank, not all working tanks. Because I have working tanks. At the store, that's all I have is working tanks, you know? Yeah, I've got some show tanks, but once you put them on their end, I feel like it's a different animal. It's not the same anymore. So I can see, I'm gonna take you out there. I can see my dang net that I gotta buy some clips or something, but I think the wind caught it, and I had it draped over the auto feeder because if I don't, when it dispenses food, it'll land on top of the, which, oh good, I already did that. Like this is horrible. Look at this. So here's all my koi. They desperately want to eat, but this thing fell off of it, and now the food is stuck on top of the, this is what makes life hard. You know, you just want it to work. You know, all it had to do was work here. All it had to do, you know, get in there. Like it was, like I don't know if the wind caught it or what was the deal here, but yeah, see now I'm pulling in on the other side. I gotta take this, I gotta get clips. That's all there is to it. Let me get the food back in here for these guys to eat. Let me get these clips. I gotta buy some clips or something. This ain't working. Nothing worse than, this is why I took the net off the first time, because I was having problems with it. Yeah, this is like, I bought another net too, that's the worst part. This is like a $60 net, you know, but now the food's in there. I don't even know how long it was sitting on top of the net, so hopefully it's not too waterlogged. It'll come up and eat it, but dang it. Ooh, I'm liking my new Shiro though. The Shiros, they're dark. There's a couple, well they're almost too dark for you to see, but behind that guy is white and black. I've got my hyphen banded shark right there. But yeah, hopefully these guys will come and eat here. But yeah, it never fails. Like you try and do something, and then like, oh yeah, the wind or whatever, it makes it worse. That's why you gotta change your plans in this hobby, because every time you think like, oh, I'm fixing this, I'm gonna make it better. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you make it worse. And so now I gotta buy some clips or something. I gotta jerry rig something. Maybe I gotta build like a PVC network. I don't know what I gotta do to keep those koi in. Not that I've only ever had one jump ever, but one is more than I ever want. So, you know, I took the net off because they were never jumping. But now that I have some new koi to me, they jump a little more frequently. Well, not that they jump frequently, but they're more prone to jumping. That's what I should say. More prone. I'm gonna show you some super duper healthy Java moss. So one of the reasons Java moss gets recommended is it can grow in no light. And so I haven't had a light on this tank in probably 3 weeks now, maybe more. And the Java moss is super duper healthy. It gets a little bit, it catches a little bit of sunlight kind of down from the window here, like it comes in. Barely though, barely. Like it's enough to see. But there's not a speck of algae in here, and I have like the nicest Java moss you're ever gonna see. Like, look at that stuff. That stuff's amazing. So I need to patent that. I need to get that really cranking out, because money is to be made in Java moss, let me tell you. Alright, I'm gonna get back to work. I ranted enough. Back to work for me. Alright, well, shot the video on the FX6 there. It's like 240. And I think what I'm going to do is just call it a day for building, and hopefully that's good enough. Which I didn't build anything, but brain thinked about some stuff. And I think I'm going to go pet the dogs for a little bit, and then I might go live. You know, Thursday live stream, why not, you know. It would be much earlier in the day, which hopefully I can get some of those Australians and let's say UK people and Norway and, you know, Switzerland and all those places people are, you know, I don't know what time zones they're in, but it's got to be different than being at 7 o'clock at night or 7:30 at night, so I'm going to do that. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for participating in everything I do, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.